I saw this very accurate Sean Strickland meme. Maybe you'll like it as much as I did. Hey kid, some gamer wants to fight you. I'll man dance with anyone. I don't effing care. Hey mate, Robert Whittaker says. And then, Dana, that's effing unfair, dude. Come to F1. I'm not fighting this guy. With the rage face. This is true, guys. First of all, let me remind you. Before Sean Strickland fought Dricus du Plessis when they were at a press conference, Sean Strickland tried to discredit Dricus du Plessis. He tried to say that Robert Whittaker was past his prime, over the hill, and washed up, and that is the reason why Dricus won. He said, Dricus ain't really that good, Robert Whittaker's just washed up. Well, time has passed. Robert Whittaker's won some fights. And he's showing that he's still got it. And, not for nothing. But it's time to answer for those words. Sean Strickland and Robert Whittaker are the clear, number 1 and number 2 contenders right now. But they're tied for number 1. Someone has to be the number 1 contender. Israel Adesanya and Dricus du Plessis are going to fight. That's going to happen. I think it's going to be a war between those two. I don't think either one of them is going to walk out completely unscathed of that fight. I think it's going to be some time before we see them in the octagon again. And hey, we might even see a rematch. You know what I mean? This sport is crazy. Don't put that out of the equation either. A rematch between Dricus and Izzy, depending on how it goes. Now, with that said, Robert Whittaker versus Sean Strickland, in the meantime, is the fight that the fans want to see. It's the fight that the fans deserve to see, and it's the true number 1 contender fight. But for whatever reason, Sean Strickland thinks he's entitled to a title shot after one, in my opinion, lackluster performance against Paulo Costa after his loss to Dricus du Plessis. First and foremost, the fight with Dricus was a close fight. It wasn't a robbery. A robbery is when we all pretty much know who's going to win, and then you turn and you go, oh my God, how did they give him the fight? A robbery is not a really close fight that could go either way, that great minds and well-respected minds in the sport, such as Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson and Faraz Sahabi, both said Dricus du Plessis won the fight. Now, does that mean we just take whatever they say at face value? No, of course not, but, it shows that respected minds thought Dricus won. It's not out of the question is my point. So it's not a robbery, okay? Let's get that out of the way first and foremost. Second point is he then goes on to fight Paulo Costa. Robert Whittaker fought Paulo Costa. Robert Whittaker only had 3 rounds. Sean Strickland had 5 rounds. And Robert Whittaker did more in those 3 rounds than Sean Strickland did in those 5 rounds. Also, you want to talk about Paulo Costa almost finished him. Not really. He hurt him. The round ended fair enough. But besides that one moment in time, right? First of all, it's a fight. It's a fight. Things happen. People get hurt in fights. It happens. He immediately righted the ship. And not only did Robert Whittaker win every moment of that fight prior to that little 10-second moment with the kick and where he was stunned, he also won every moment of the fight afterwards, too. So the only moment of this fight with Robert Whittaker and Paulo Costa that Paulo Costa won was that 10 to 15 second interval. I'm sorry, guys, but come on. Come on. Outside of that, Robert Whittaker had a more impressive performance than Sean Strickland did against Paulo Costa. Robert Whittaker was also scheduled to fight Khamzat Chimaev. He's trying to stay active. He's trying to earn his way back to a title shot. He understands he has work to do. And it's not his fault that Khamzat Chimaev talks about fight anybody, kill anybody, brother. But in reality, he's not trying to fight nobody, and he gets sick before his fights, and he pulls out all the time. This is like his 4th pullout or something like that. So, for me, I don't fault Robert Whittaker for that. They then brought in someone on short notice, Aliskerov. Okay, fine, he's unranked. But a lot of you guys that are talking about, oh, he's unranked. A lot of you guys were saying, don't sleep on Aliskerov, and rightfully so. Aliskerov's a good guy. But Robert Whittaker dismantled him. 1 round. It took him 1 round, okay? And that's what you do if you're him. That's what you do if you're levels above. If you're truly levels above someone, You go out there and you finish them. You don't do what Sean Strickland does and have a really close fight with someone, or a really boring fight where Paulo Costa's huffing and puffing and he's tired by round 3, and you refuse to step on the gas outside of the last 10 seconds of every round, and you start spazzing, throwing these flying front kicks and things like that. It's like, bro, you're making it too complicated. Just throw your right hand after the jab. It's that simple. Don't just jab. Throw your right hand after too. But it is what it is. Sean Strickland is a safe fighter. He's content to play safe, and he's just boring. Let's just be honest. He has more boring performances than he does exciting performances. Now, I love this meme. I love it because it's true. When it comes to Sneeko, when it comes to Japanese kickboxers, or maybe he was from Thailand, I don't know. These kickboxers who are like 4 weight classes lower than him. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's do it. I'll do the man dance, whatever you want. Yeah. But when it comes to Robert Whittaker, the 3rd greatest middleweight of all time, nah, I shouldn't have to fight him. Dana, I'm a company guy. Don't make me fight this guy. Come on, man. Come on. It's hypocritical. You're either the guy that will fight anyone, anytime, any place, or you're not. It's really that simple. And it's okay if you're not. It really is. It's okay if you're not. But if you're not, you don't get to go around saying that you are and not have people raise criticism towards you. So that's my take on this one. I love this meme. It's 100% accurate. This is the fight that needs to happen. Robert Whittaker, Sean Strickland needs to happen. Will it happen? I don't know. I think that depends on Sean Strickland. I'm pretty sure Robert Whittaker will say yes. It just depends on Mr. Sean Strickland. That said, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below, whether you agree, disagree, doesn't matter. Join the discussion. Follow for more. Leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.